Boom, it started. So let's continue the discussion we were starting to have last time. So we start from my research. Basically, this is me looking for information in first person about art from the ancestral point of view. So I was looking for a population that are still eating this way. So I remember in Kenya I meet the Masai, and then they were looking very, very healthy, and they normally eat only meat and milk. They are farmers. So I was looking for this kind of information online, and I end up meeting Filippo, that is from Tanzania, and he's Masai that live in the city. His grandparents were Masai that were farm cattle, and they were living in the countryside. Then his parents moved to the town, and basically he grew up in the town. And then he was telling me last time that the kind of diet is totally different. So Filippo is you are a school teacher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What they are teaching is the same thing they are teaching here in Europe. So basically, the food pyramid starts from carbs, so bread, pasta, these kind of things, rice, and then go to the vegetables and end up with the fats. Is the last tip of the pyramid. I was asking Filippo last time how this was working among his fellow countrymen. No, he was explaining me that there is problem with poverty. There is people that have no way to choose what they eat. So what you said last time?
Normally eat what they get.
They eat what they get. So if you have not what they want.
Yeah.
So whatever money they have in the pocket, they are not really able to choose what they can eat. And normally they go eating in the stalls that are by the street, in the side street or stuff like that. There are little stalls where people cook, and then other people go there and just buy some cheap food. And normally this kind of food are cooked with seed oils, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was part of the problem. I think also people eat what they get, and then normally they get cheap food. But my question, the last time was cut by the problem with the internet, was what about the people that can choose what to eat? What they eat and how they look. Do they look like the Masai? Do they look healthy? They look skinny, thin, but strong in shape? Or do they look like our people that eat the normal Mediterranean standard American diet, that they normally look like weak, a little bit with the belly, like our average 40, 50 years old European American man that is normally overweight and always full of joint issue, other kind of health issue. What about in Africa?
For sure, for those who are not eat like Maasai, they differ in health. Because of the Maasai, they eat the natural things.
Yes.
The meat is very important for the health. Milk, and also the blood that they get.
The blood from the cow. They mix it. They mix it with the milk, right?
Yes, with milk.
They milk, milky, and the blood. They mix it together.
Yeah, they mix together. Sometimes they drink milk, blood without mix with milk.
Okay. Also, blood no mix.
Yeah,
and this kind of way of eating for the Maasai, it's start from when the baby are born, after they drink the mother's milk, they also start to drink this kind of blood mixed with milk or other things.
Well, they start when the baby is born. Or
So from the
especially
beginning.
during the mother, if the mother is getting a newborn, the mother will drink blood every day, and also blood mixed with milk.
What
And
about the meat?
also,
Do they eat the meat from the cow, or the cow, they don't eat the meat of the cow?
they eat also milk of the cow.
And what about other kind of meat? Like they go hunting, they have goats?
Hunting, not too much.
Not too much.
Some days, Maasai, they are not more hunting. Some days they hunt, if they hunt, they get, but mostly they eat meat from their cattle, the cow, goat,
Okay.
because they keep a lot of cattle, so it's easy for them to get milk, and to get meat.
Goats? What about goats also?
So we are talking about the food for the Maasai, and then the normal food on which the people in the city they eat. So we can find those people who eat the food to the city. Most of them they are so weak.
Yeah.
But if you find the Maasai, the real Maasai eat those food, they have much power, and they cannot get easy some diseases.
So they don't get
Example,
sick.
my grand, they
So
no longer sick.
the problem of the diseases that can be like in problematic countries, poor country, like infrastructure issue, like sewers or stuff like that, running water in every house or hot water in every house, stuff like that. This create problem with the hygiene and health. They don't have this kind of problem in the villages.
Yeah, there is no, as you know, the life of town is totally different with the life in the village.
Mm-hmm.
So the Maasai they live in the natural life.
So I was asking you, the people that live in the city that eat that are wealthy, let's say they buy to the supermarket, they maybe cook at home.
Yeah.
Do they look like the Maasai?
No.
No.
Yeah. No.
They don't look like a Maasai. Yeah, like here basically. Yeah. Like even when I was trying to do the right thing and eating what they told me was right, I was still weak. No, not strong as I am now, eating like a Maasai basically. But not only, because I also eat other kind of things. What about eggs? Do the Maasai eat eggs? Do they have chicken or kind of? They go get eggs from hunting, poaching around.
Oh no. Maasai they never eat eggs.
They never eat eggs. Okay.
Yeah. The real Maasai they never eat eggs, and they never eat the meat for the chicken.
They don't like chicken. I remember when I went to Kenya, there was a lot of wild chickens. They like different than our chicken. They're they're running around everywhere, easy prey for the other animals.
Yeah,
So they don't eat chicken.
And the fish,
they don't fish.
And the fish also, fish, yeah. They do not eat fish.
They do not eat fish. Okay, but there is not much chance even to have a fish there, I bet. No, it's plains and they're dry mostly. Yeah. So the problem is the water. So once you guys know these things, no, that you tell me can you tell me something about yourself? So what about your school? What do you teach? What's the program in general? What about your colleagues?
I introduced myself last interview.
Yes.
I'm a teacher. Yeah, I teach children here in Tanzania from grade 5 up to grade 7. Yeah. So basically, we teach children how to be dependent rather than dependent to be employed.
for work,
So we
basically.
teach them a variety of different subjects
Yes.
that can help them to be an entrepreneur
I'll be back.
rather
The door
than
is
depend
making
on being
noise.
employed.
Okay. So the normal things like mathematics, English. What do you teach?
Oh, there is mathematics. You need to mention there is mathematics, there is English, there is science,
And what do
there is
you teach?
vocational skill. Me, I teach geography, I teach
Geography.
science
Mm-hmm.
and English.
In English. So I saw some picture. You were dressed like a Masai. Was that's your normal attire, or you were there for some event, some reasons?
Oh no, that picture is when I was in vacation, holidays.
In holidays.
So when I finish the school, I go to the village. Then I go to keep kettles to the village.
Okay, so
I
tell
normally
me
go.
about this village. How far is this village from where you live?
Oh, it takes if you are using the bus, it takes 4 to 5 hours.
Okay, and how is the houses in the village?
The houses to the village, it is built with mud and grasses.
So there are huts. So this
Yeah,
house, there are many rooms, or they have only one room?
there is only one place. The one we can say maybe one room where there is a place to cook. There
So
is the place where
you cook
yeah,
inside the house.
yeah,
So the fire is in the house.
yeah, they find the house.
And what about the smoke?
There is a space up where the smoke will be out from their house.
Okay, and around the village there are wild animals.
Oh, for now there is no wild animals.
Mm.
Yeah.
Before?
Before we had wild animals like lion, because the place having few people, but for now not mostly the area most having many people, so the wild animals chasing away from people settlement.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they're away. That's good,
They
no?
run away. Yeah.
Not so dangerous. So when you go to the village, what you do there?
When I go to the village there, I will take time go to keep kettles there.
And you live like the traditional life of Masai. So you eat only meat, you drink the blood with juice, or you have your things. So Western food,
Oh,
other kind of food is available there in the village.
yes, there is milky. I eat meat, but for now me I not drink the blood again.
You don't drink the blood. Okay. You did
Yeah.
it when you were younger.
Yes, I did it while I was young. I was drinking blood too much. Do you see my health? It's
You
because
became
of meat and
you become very big. How tall are you?
uh, about my tallest. Yeah, I didn't record it. Actually, I'm not remember it.
Okay, but you're tall.
Yeah, yeah. As normal Masai are tall.
Yeah, yeah. Remember.
Yes.
They're tall and but they're lean. No, they are skinny, but they're full of muscles.
Yeah.
I remember also the older Masai, the ladies especially, they were there singing, and they also look very like in shape. Like you cannot understand what's their age. No, there is this thing that people don't understand about the average life expectancy,
Mm.
and there is people think that like before, when you're in the middle age, or even before we this the average life expectancy was 30 years old, 40 years old, stuff like that. They think that we become old and then when we are 40, we are already very old. But it's not like that. It's we also get old. The life expectancy is a calculation that you do between people that die old and people that die young, and unfortunately, there were a lot of people that die at birth. Sorry. So when they're born, they didn't make it, or they just didn't grow and they die young. So when you do a calculation between who die 90 years old and how many people die between the age of 0 and 12, for example, you will see that there's a lot of people dying young in those times, or in some condition that you say, okay, averagely, there is people die around 30, they live around 30, 40 years old. They live averagely. Anyway,
But
I bet
do
that
you think why?
I see a lot of old Masai, so that's what we're asking you. How old Masai gets?
Or I need to make something clear first. In my observation, it is true that most of the people they die in the age between maybe 30 to 40 or 50.
Okay.
And it is because of the nature of the food where we eat.
Yeah.
Because even my grandmother
So a lot
is
of
still
people die
alive.
young still in Africa. You're telling in Tanzania in their 40s.
Yeah, I say because of the food the food that we eat.
Yeah.
We are not eat the natural food, like maybe to say to eat the food from the farm. Maybe do you know chips?
Yeah, the chips are the worst thing because they are fried in seed oil and they're
Oh,
poison basically. Yeah, full of chemicals, full of MSG, full of additives and powders to make it you addictive that you cannot stop eating them. I remember before when I was eating normal, if I open the chips or the nuts, for example, with salt and stuff, I cannot stop. I have to finish it. So what about the Masai? How old do they get? The one that live in the village.
They stay long and they have power for sure.
They stay strong until the old age.
Yeah, the old age.
They stay strong
because of the food that they eat. I can take example of my grandmother. She's still having power, and she's I think 97 now years old.
Your grandmother is still alive?
Yeah, 97 years old
and
for
she's
now.
97. And if you go to the village, you're gonna meet her?
Yeah.
You can make videos for us.
Okay.
So this misconcept that people that live carnivore lifestyles, that are living in outside the comfort of the cities or stuff like that, they die young, it's nonsense. Other than your grandmother, and are there elder people there in the village? There are a lot of people that are around in the 80s years old that still they are not like in need of like a nurse 24 hours, or laying in the bed all day, or going around in I don't know, wheelchair or stuff like that, like everywhere here in Europe.
Oh, so here now they can
I'm talking
do
about
different.
the Maasai village.
Yeah, to the village, the oldest people there, they are still doing different things. For example, my grandmother, they also go to the farm.
Mm-hmm. So they're still working.
Take some, still working, milking the cattle also. So she don't want to.
all the old people, the elderly are active. Nobody is like bedridden or not able to walk around.
Well, there is some. Some they have become more oldest, so it
The
is
old.
hard because the muscle also they will not be working well. So
How old are these people?
From 100 years ahead.
So you are telling me that the very, very old people that are around 100 years old are the one that basically are waiting to die, but they're like bedridden, but they are still like okay, no, like they're in pain, they have problems, like they have cancer, they have diabetes, this kind of problem that we have in Europe, or they are just no. Slowly and normally switching off, let's say like that, connect to God, or go back to the matrix, or whatever you want to call it, to the great spirit, to the energy, and reconnect to everything like that, or are like our elderly people that, or sick people that are, have a lot of health issues.
Oh, so here for the family of Masai here, the old people, we are not collect them and kept them to the special place where we take care for them, like there in Europe.
Okay.
Because of the normal life where we are, because no center for collect those old people, so that will take care for them.
Okay, so stay with the family, basically.
Stay with the family, then wait for the day of God there at home. So no place to keep to take care for them. Even
so let's say for what I understood, the people there live until 90 plus in kind of good shape. They still work, go around, they still have energy. Then after I don't know, around 100 years old, stuff like that, they start to feel weak and they need to just rest and stuff like that. And then in few years they just leave us, right, peacefully.
Yeah, peacefully. Example is also my grandfather. He died while he has 121 years old. Yes. So he lost also the memory. So he asked you, who are you? Nothing again. So we carry him. So I think he stay long because of the nature of the food for the Maasai.
120.
120.
Here I watch some documentaries, and these things are kind of normal for what you guys say, but it's for in Europe we don't hear about these things. We have this misconception that you guys die young in general, but yeah, the people that live like us die young because also of other peculiar situation of infrastructure and force, lack of hygiene and problem with diseases and stuff like that. Then the problem of the access to the water make it worse. So it's kind of normal. That's the situation is like that. But for the people that don't live like us, for the people that live still in nature, the people that eat in the ancestral way, you get old until you stay strong until the end, basically. And what about and then you die peacefully, basically, without the suffering that we have here in Europe and the years of medicine and fighting the symptoms. The symptoms of what? Of not living naturally, because everything that I think happened to us that are the symptoms and we develop the different diseases are basically depending to the fact that we don't live in a natural way, in a natural environment. We don't eat the natural food. So I was talking about medicine, with our elder people that are depending on medicine. What about the Masai way of healing? Do they have other traditional ways?
For medicine, of getting medicine?
Whatever healing practice, medicine, herbs, I don't know, even music or other kind of vibrational healing. I heard that some tribes they used to put the people in the ground just with the head outside and feed them with the animal fats that is liquid, like get warmed up, so it become like a liquid, and then they only drink that when they are very sick, like they have some kind of malaria or whatever. I don't know if it's true, if it's your kind of knowledge of people around you. I don't know. Any way to when people get sick in the village, what they do?
For the Maasai, there is traditional medicine.
Okay.
And we are not wait until I sick, then I drink that medicine. No. If I eat the meat, I mix with medicine.
What is this medicine from? It's an herb.
Yeah, it helps because we boil the meat. Well, then we add with medicine, the traditional medicine, the root from different plants. Root.
It's roots from different plants. Okay.
Yeah,
So
different plants. Then
my idea that meat is food and vegetables are medicine is not so bad. It's not so wrong. Because that's my idea in general, that I don't despise vegetables. I just don't think that we should eat them all the time like if it is food. I think vegetables are have their need, their existence for a reason, and other than fermenting it, that maybe it's a way to consume to eat it safely. Let's say like that. There are many medical things in the plants, in the roots, in the leaves. I don't know, and there is some knowledge that we lost somehow. That population like your relatives, your grandmother, they still maybe know this kind of things. So do you know this mix of roots? Yo.
The root that we mixed. Yeah. Yes.
What are those roots? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
It's a secret.
So those plants they normally found there to the village. Yes.
Yeah, tell me.
It's okay.
The plants.
I say those roots that are medicine are found there to the village.
Okay.
So there is the special name, but I don't know in English, but I know in Maasai names.
Tell me the Masai names.
Those plants that is we use as medicine.
Tell me the Masai names. Yeah, what's this noise? What's going on? There's a lot of
Wait
noise.
for the noises out of my house.
Outside your house.
Someone is moving with motorcycle out there. Yeah.
So what's the name in Masai?
The medicine number one. Oh, number one there is Enjanembrugel.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah. Just I'm curious.
Enjanembrugel.
Enjanembrugel, okay.
Enjanembrugel.
And then you mix all these different roots, and you cook them with the meat.
Yeah, we cook with the meat. So you drink after the meat be over, then you drink as
The juices from this
you
thing.
drink normal. Yeah.
And this clean you from everything, let's say.
Yes, from everything. So if you have malaria,
So you don't get
problem
sick.
in your stomach. Yeah.
See, there's so much knowledge. We create things like this, medicine,
Uh-huh.
vitamins, this and that. But yeah, I think everything is in the herbs. Vitamin B.
That is for,
every-
sorry, that is for, may I say again?
No, it's vitamins and things that I take here, like this. This is important, I think. This is iodine.
Oh,
This is very good. It's very important for the soft tissue, for the detoxify, and especially if you. For me, I need it for a reason that I was trying to fix here in my throat. But in general, is something that basically was in the food before. In the food, everywhere in the vegetable, there was a lot of iodine because our grounds were rich in iodine. But now they are not anymore. We put a lot of chemical things, so even our clothes deplete us from iodine if they are not natural, like cotton. On we use synthetic, and these things are like it's like plastic, basically poison. Everything is slowly poisoning us. Everything, but the thing that nobody tell us in the news, so we don't even think about it, and we need to find information online about these things. So one way to fight this pollution that is everywhere in our food, in our clothes, is taking iodine. That is help the thyroids, help the all the glands in the body. So that's what I'm taking. Va bene. So what about your school? Tell me something about your school. What's your plan? Last time we were discussing the kids programs. So you guys tell the kids to eat, but you don't tell them to eat like a Masai. You tell them to eat like a European, right?
yeah.
Tell me what you think about it. Have you ever thought about it? Sometimes people do things, don't even think about it, then after something happens, say, yeah, am I doing the right thing?
Yeah, so it is hard to tell people in the seat to eat like Masai,
Yeah, no.
es- especially children at school, because where do you get that food for Masai to feed them?
Yeah, you're right.
And
It,
they are Swahili. They are Swahili means it is hard to give them the traditional food for Masai.
you speak Swahili
If
there in
they,
Tanzania?
yes, they speak Swahili.
Oh, okay. I know only
Yeah, but for
Jumbo.
us we teach them in English.
Yeah.
So we are no longer using Kiswahili in our school.
So,
We
but
teach
one thing is to get what you can get. I understand. If you can only get, I don't know what do you eat? Porridge? What do you kind of? What's your main kind of food? Rice? Like in Italy, it's pasta, for example. It's bread and pasta in Italy. For you guys, what's the main thing that then you eat everything around it?
around our community or here at school.
No. I mean, I'm talking about food. No, in Italy we have pasta, and then pasta with sauce, and then maybe we have meat, and then fruit. But important is the pasta, and then or we eat bread with this, bread with that, with salami, with cheese, but still bread.
Oh, I understand.
You don't eat the pasta sauce without the pasta. You don't need really eat meat if you don't need also have pasta. Then we also eat rice, but mostly that's what around in Italy people eat, and everywhere in America also. It's mostly bread, pasta, the carbs that is the basic. So people are like in Ireland or other places mostly eat potato as a main carbs. Also here in Netherlands, people eat a lot of potato as the main carbs. The people like in Philippines, in Asia, they eat rice, a lot of rice, and then they eat like pork, meat, or other kind of things. But the main carb is the rice. I remember when I was there in Kenya, there was some kind of thing cooked like a polenta. It was like cooked with water and flour, and then you eat that, and then you put the meat on top. Then I eat the samosa, a lot of samosa, very good.
Samosa.
Samosa, and then yeah. But what about there, where your place? You guys, what kind of thing you eat?
Oh, so in our place here in town, they eat rice also.
Mhm.
People they eat rice with beans. Do you know beans?
Yeah, rice and beans. So and the base of your food is rice and beans, fried rice, saute.
Yeah, rice and beans. That is number one, and also rice and meat.
Rice
The
and meat.
another food is ugali.
Yogurt.
Ugali, yes, ugali.
You got that. What's that? How is made?
Ugali, you know that food and vegetable, usually and beans.
No, I don't know that thing. Maybe you can send me a picture.
Oh, okay. I will send you a picture, and
Or
another time if
I
you
tell me
come.
the name, you tell me the name, and then I will look it online. No, my
Okay.
job, I'm a chef, so I'm curious about the kind of food. So I was telling you, you guys eat this thing. I know you can get mostly easily for the kids because it's not easy to feed a school only with meat. But feeding is something. Telling what's good for them is something else. I mean, you guys can tell them that yeah, we feed you with these things, but it's better that you eat meat, or no.
Yes. We feed them, but another time we tell them because we teach them about the balanced diet.
Yeah, you told me last time the balanced diet, but my diet, the way that I think also the Masai eat, is not balanced. No, it's only meat.
Yeah, meat only. Yeah, no. For
and,
Masai, there is
and
no balanced diet. We eat only
there's
meat.
no
That is
balanced diet.
that.
Why you don't teach the traditional diet to the people, to the kids there in your school?
We teach them as traditional because we tell them maybe traditional food for Masai is meat, traditional food for Pare is makande,
You
traditional
know,
food
what we
for
should do? We should do like a kids book about this diet. Then I can give it to your school, and with some drawings and stuff, and then make it their example that the Maasai diet is this, and look at them, how they look, how they get old, and stuff like that. The diet that we teach in school is this, and look at the people that get old, very young, they die in their 70s, they're sick, they take medicine. So make up your mind, what's the best diet? And then, I mean, the kids are not stupid, no?
yeah.
So we can do stuff like that. Va bene. You wanna say something else? You wanna add something, and then we need to organize your trip. If you go to the village, maybe you can make some videos. I don't know if we can make a connection from the village, but if you go there, you can make videos of the elderly and stuff like that. Ask them some question. I will collect and give it to you. What do you think? Is doable?
So when I go to the village, we can also get to a time where we can conduct an interview as we do now
Mm-hmm.
because there is internet there, so no problem. We'll do that.
Ah, okay. Va bene, then we can do like that.
Yeah, we can do like that. Do not worry about that.
Va
You
bene,
can see them.
perfetto. thank you very much for the chance. It's a very good to show that people don't die young if they all eat carnivore and they have no heart attack and no health issue and they get old, very, very old. Something else you want to say?
Nothing to say. Otherwise, I wait for the day where I would go to the village so people to wait the next interview, as we'll arrange that will focus on the Maasai life in the village.
Va bene. Will be nice to maybe try to do a live, maybe with Instagram. We'll see. Va bene, perfetto. Then I'll put together this interview and I'll update you. Thank you very much for everybody that watched it. Last time we only like maybe 100 people or less watched the first one. Maybe this one's gonna be better, but I don't really care because I do this mostly for myself to have a record, and one day my kids can see it and say, no, because they saw how I was before and how I am now, so see the difference. Papa is a curious person. That's that's why I'm doing this, because I'm always researching and asking things around. Va bene. Thank you very much, Filippo.
Okay, my friend. Say hello to your family.
Thank you. Say hi to the kids in school. Let me know about the song.
Okay.
We are making a carnivore song for the kids. We're gonna sing a Japanese song, but in English cartoon. Vabbè, ciao, take care. Ciao ciao.
Okay.